Hi, everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Hope everybody's doing all right. It is Saturday, January 20th. Currently, it's 10 degrees. High is only going to be 14 today. No chance of snow, and the wind's at 11 mile per hour, so that's windy. The low was 9, but right now it feels like -5 outside, so we're not going anywhere. It's cool in here too. And I'm thinking about, I know y'all wouldn't be able to see it, the foyer that way and the pictures on the wall, but I'm thinking about putting a blanket up over this one, over this doorway, because I've got the heater in here and it's trying to heat in here, and it's a lot of it's just going down the hallway and in the foyer there. And it doesn't really need to be heated that much. I mean, you just at night or whatever, you just go to the bathroom or something, go down the hallway or something to go to the bathroom, and you can make it there and back without really freezing. I've got the furnace on too, but I've got it turned way down where it's like probably 64 or something like that, in the 60s, the lower 60s, that it's set on. But as long as these heaters keep it above that, the furnace shouldn't cut on that much. It probably is now with this really cold spell we're having, and it's going to be that way for a few days, really cold. Um, okay, enough about that. Brr. Uh, Today we'll have an Aldi haul. If you saw the drive with us, we ended up at or out and about is what we call it now. We went to Aldi, and so we got some stuff. It's not a huge haul, but it's a good one. Some good items. Um, okay, for dinner, I'm not really for sure. I didn't set anything out. I'm real bad for that. To thaw out. We really need to make an inventory sheet again for our freezers. So I'm tired of, like, I'll be looking for something and I can't remember which one it's in, and invariably if I look through the whole big one, it'll end up being somewhere in this one. So I'm about tired of that. So having to take a bunch of stuff out to find one thing. So I need to do an inventory. Have Joy help me. She can write it down and I'll call it off or something. It's a little bit of a pain, but once you get it, you can, just add to it or subtract from it what you take out. I usually just mark a line through it or something. And if you can keep a running inventory, you would never have to be doing like that, unloading the whole freezer to find something. And then what makes me mad is if it's something I thought we had and I look through both of them and then I realize we used it, that we had it already or something. I'm like, what? You know. Okay, so yeah, a nice little Aldi haul today. And I think we're just going to have something like sandwiches and chips or something, unless I, can come up with a better idea. We still haven't eaten out much. We've eaten out breakfast a few times at Bojangles because they, serve breakfast all day, and we always typically eat breakfast pretty late. But still hadn't been out. That one time we went out to McAllister's was with a gift card, and it's still got $5 and some on it. But we haven't actually spent our money to go out to eat for dinner all this month. So I don't know. We may or may not one day. If it's cold like this, who wants to go out to even to a drive-through or anything? Really, I don't. The car takes a while to warm up. You freeze it on the way there and stuff. I just soon fix a nice hot meal here. On stuff with stuff we already have. Okay, it's time for jokes of the day. Okay, let's see. What's red and bad for your teeth? A brick. Yeah, it would be. It sure would. Okay, how about Dad, who built the Suez Canal? I don't know, son. Dad, who discovered penicillin? I've no idea, son. Dad, what's the capital of Italy? I ain't got a clue, son. Dad, you don't mind me asking all these questions, do you? Of course not, son. If you don't ask, you won't learn anything. He needs to just Google or ask Alexa. If I say the word, my tablet will respond to it. Okay, I mean, you could just go like this. Okay, let's see. Let me see if I've got this turned up even. I don't. You could say, Alexa, who built the Suez Canal?
The construction of the Suez Canal used today began in 1859, after Ferdinand de Lesseps secured an agreement with the Ottoman governor of Egypt in 1854. The canal opened in 1869, and its construction created a new maritime route cutting across the Isthmus of Suez, meaning that ships sailing between the Mediterranean and Red Seas would no longer need to navigate around the African continent. It is thought that there was previously a canal dug there around 1850 BCE.
Wow. So yeah, so that's it, So if you can't, if your dad can't answer questions, you can always go and ask Alexa. And by the way, I haven't had one of those in a while. If y'all would like for me to do another, ask my tablet, send some questions in the comments, because I've only got like 3 and I need like 20. I just usually when I do one, I get enough for the next one in the comments of the video, but this time it didn't happen. But if y'all would like to see one, gotta have some questions, so let me know. And by the way, let's find out the capital of Italy anyway. Alexa, what's the capital of Italy?
The capital of Italy is Rome.
Which I think I pretty much do anyway, but I mean, I'm just saying you can ask all kinds of questions on this, and it's a fun show, but I don't get to do it very often because y'all have to supply the questions. I'm not going to come up with 20 questions on my own, but we'll do it if you'd like to do it. Send me some questions. Okay, thought of the day. Before they were spicy. Before they were known as the Spice Girls, the original name of the 1994 all-girl UK pop band was Touch. I don't know. That's not such a great name. Spice Girls sound better. Okay, let's see. I saw one for, how about this one? This is test your knowledge of the food industry with this American Brands quiz. Which of these potato chips, so I got to get to it first. It has a question, but then it won't let you answer it until you go to the site. Or I don't know, where it says play quiz. Okay, which of these potato chips packaged in a can were invented in 1968? Charles Chips, Stax, Sun Chips, Pringles. Now, this is a little bit of a tricky one. Because I think it was Charles Chips, wasn't it, that came in a big can? But I think it was actually around before 1968. You used to get them delivered, if y'all remember, and they would fill your can, back up. You'd hand them your can, they would go fill it up. And those were the best chips ever, the freshest chips I think I've ever had. And I think they may still make those chips, but I don't think they. I'm sure they don't deliver them anyway. But I want to say it was probably, I could get this one wrong. It could be Charles Chips, but I think it was earlier than that. I think Pringles has been around since probably 68. Yes. That been a tricky one. After 7 long years of development, it took them 7 years to figure out how to make a Pringle. Pringles premiered in Evansville, Indiana in 1968. They were not a hit right away. In fact, they were considered a flop until the 1980s. I wonder why. I remember them around. I was like, wow, these are great. But soon Pringles became a household brand. Barr was so proud of what he had developed that he quite literally took the Pringles can to his grave. Okay. Which of these is a popular American fast food chain? It shows a nice burger there. Popular American. Greg's, McDonald's, Harvey's, Harry Ramsden's. I've never heard of Greg's, Harvey's, or Harry Ramsden's, but I've heard of McDonald's. And that's it. I think everybody would know that, you know. McDonald's and full McDonald's Corporation. We read a lot about this the other day, so I'm not going to really go into it. The first McDonald's restaurants was opened in 1940 by brothers Maurice Mack and Richard McDonald. Which of these cereals by Kellogg's has a tiger as its mascot? I think everybody will know this too. Frosted Flakes, Fruit Loops, Apple Jacks, Cocoa Krispies. Well, you know, Fruit Loops is the toucan, right? With the Apple Jacks, I don't think it has like a mascot, if I'm not mistaken. Or Cocoa Krispies, does it? Anyway, it's Frosted Flakes. Everybody knows. They're great. Tony the Tiger is the advertising cartoon mascot for Kellogg's Frosted Flakes breakfast cereal. Appearing on its packaging and advertising, Tony has also been the mascot for related cereals such as Tony's Cinnamon Crunchers and Tiger Power. Since Tony's debut in 1952, I didn't realize it had been that long. The character has spanned several generations and has become a breakfast cereal icon. Which brand of ice cream was founded in New York in the 1960s? Fata Morgana, Haagen-Dazs, Pirelli, Samontana. Well, I've never heard of any of them but Haagen-Dazs, if I'm pronouncing that even right. So that's just the only one I'll have to go with. And that's right. Haagen-Dazs was founded in New York City in 1960 by Reuben Mattis, whose vision was to make the most extraordinary ice cream the world has ever tasted. It is good. A spoonful of luxury to escape the everyday. For more than 50 years, they've been using only the highest quality, carefully selected ingredients, and so on and so forth. Just do it is the slogan of which company? Nike, Adidas, Puma, Reebok. And I'm not really up on it, a lot of this, but I think it's Nike. Yeah. Just Do It is a trademark of the shoe company Nike and is one of the core components of Nike's brand. The slogan was coined in 1988 at an advertising agency meeting. The founder of the Weidman Kennedy Agency for Just Do It. Inspiration for Just Do It. I got 5 right and none wrong. What kind of food is produced by the Gerber brand? Everybody was pretty much should know this. Maybe some kids might not or something, but frozen pizza, ice cream, baby food, canned goods. Why don't they make them a pizza flavored Gerbers? I don't know. Maybe kids would like that. I mean, babies. Get them ready for the real world when they be eating some pizza. It's baby food. Okay. Yeah. Gerber Products Company is an American purveyor of baby food and baby products headquartered in Florham Park, New Jersey, with plans to relocate to Arlington, Virginia. It's a subsidy of Nestle. I didn't know that. Milk's favorite cookie is the strapline of which biscuit brand? Chocolate Digestives, Maryland, Oreo, Jaffa Cakes. Now, I thought that I've heard that before, but I don't remember any commercial about chocolate digestives or Maryland or Jaffa cakes. I don't even know what those are really. So I'm gonna have to say Oreo. Yeah. Since 2004, Oreo has used the slogan "Milk's Favorite Cookie." However, their first slogan was chosen nearly 40 years into the cookie's lifetime. "Oh, oh, Oreo" became the slogan for Oreos in 1950. How did that go? "Oh, oh, Oreo." I don't know. While "For the Kid in All of Us" came out in 1980, the original Twister was used beginning 1990. Okay. Oh, let's see. Which of these is an American boxed pasta brand? Barilla, Colavita, Di Cecco, Cecco, Annie's Homegrown. Well, isn't Annie's the one that has all this? It's organic, everything organic. I mean, Barilla. It might be an American brand, actually. But I love the Barilla brand of pasta and their sauce. I'm going to say Annie's. I mean, I think probably all these others started maybe over, somewhere else. But I don't know if you could say they're an American pasta brand. I'm going to go with Annie's. Hey, it's right. Annie's Homegrown is an American organic food company owned by General Mills. I didn't know General Mills owned it, though. That's interesting. The company was founded in Hampton, Connecticut by Annie Withy and Andrew Martin. It's best known for its macaroni and cheese product line. You know what? I have tried some of that before, and I thought it was bland. I really did. I think it was the white cheddar and shells or something like that, and it was to me it was very bland. I mean, the only way I was going to taste cheese is if I put some cheese in there. To me, that's what I remember. So yeah, so I got 8 right. Let's see if I can get a perfect score. Which of these candies is not chocolate based? Twix. I think we had one like this the other day. M&M's, Hershey's bar, Skittles. Well, everybody knows that Twix, M&M's, and Hershey bars are chocolate. So Skittles are the little fruit flavored. Skittles are multicolored, fruit-flavored, button-shaped candies produced and marketed by the Wrigley Company. I didn't know that. A division of Mars. Excuse me. Skittles consists of hard sugar shells imprinted with the letter S. I read this the other day. So let's see. This is going to be the breaker. Can I make it to a perfect score again? Which of these candy-coated chocolate buttons brand is American? Is that what they'd call them? Chocolate buttons? Those don't show. Those look like. That's just jelly beans. Okay. Anyway, M&M, Mr. Sweet, Diablo, Lecker. I've never heard of those last two. I've never heard of Mr. Sweet even really. I think everybody knows it's M&M's. Okay, M&M's, stylized as M&M's, are multicolored button-shaped chocolates, each of which has a letter M printed in lowercase in white on one side, consisting of a candy shell surrounding a filling which varies depending on the variety of M&M's. It originated in 1941, and it was made for the war, really, for the soldiers because they didn't melt. I mean, eventually they're going to melt if it's over 100 degrees or something, but they don't really melt, Like I say, melts in your mouth, not in your hand, so that's what they're really. And it's been sold in over 100 countries since 2003. Okay, I did it, everybody. I hope you did too. 10-0 today. So, that's pretty good. I mean, I didn't know what to expect. I know quite a bit, and Logan knows quite a bit as well about snacks, of course. But some of them are kind of tricky. So anyway, I hope y'all had fun, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, I hope you have a great morning and a great day. And definitely check out the Aldi haul later on, everybody. Bye, everyone, and God bless, and stay warm.